What if we're caught? Do you see what I'm saying?
I'll carry her.
BB, without the meds,
I'll carry the equipment.
she's lived too many lifetimes.
Are you giving up on our sister?
Don't do that. Remember what our functions have in common. Both require us to separate our heartbreak from our...
Well, this is my hand talking. Try. You are the queen of experiment. Try something you haven't tried yet.
You're overstepping.
The sand need only pour once before it knows oblivion.
What sand?
I have failed sisters before. If you will not, I'll do it.
And I suppose I just sit around and let you make a mess of the...
You probably shouldn't.
All right, let me think. Is there something I haven't thought of? What else? What else?
Healer,
Not now.
I want to help.
Honey, just leave me. You really want to help?
Yes.
Then tell Fixer to get herself over to Watcher.
Are you sure it should be me?
I thought you wanted to help.
Okay, but what about the train?
Tell her she may not have many more chances.
All right.
We were never very good at talking to one another.
Maybe the easier it was, the harder it is when it's broken. There was a time I didn't talk to anyone, even my closest sister.
And how did you come out of it?
Someone believed in me.
Good for you.
How long have Watcher and Fixer been like this?
When Watcher came back to us, she was in a dire state already. Fixer insisted on giving her an eye. Watcher refused. Fixer pressed on. Watcher retreated. And
What was said?
don't think that's for you to know.
You were hurt.
Skirmishes on the track. If you're looking for stories of blood, you should move along, sis.
You knew the Minister of Defense?
She was a pupil of mine.
I remember.
If you saw it all, then why ask?
Wish me luck.
I need more than that with Fixer.
You're funny, Bang Bang Fire.
I was.
A mess. Everything is a mess.
What is all this stuff?
Pieces for a backup pantograph. Bits for a secondary suspension. This train needs a whole teardown, and we can't be sitting still like this.
Do the others help you?
Do you really expect BB to or Healer to have the grit? Machines don't consider that's their best.
I just came back from her. Watcher's not doing so.
What's changed? She's always been so... always trying to get attention by saying nothing. I don't have time for her and...
Healer says there isn't.
She's all... I've got work to do. Work...
I think she...
All right, little messenger. Tell her this. Fuck off.
What happened to you? Is that why you're like this? Is that why you can't face what?
I'd be careful if I were you.
Fixer.
What did I say? Fuck off.
That was quick.
I have a message to deliver.
Go on.
The train's almost fixed.
Don't tell anyone, Blue. I'm tired. I'm so damn tired. So many years trapped like this, at each other's throats. Is it wrong that I long for simpler...
What do you miss?
I miss my station. Having the resources to do all the shells simply doing their part.
I can call you Sister Pink.
Sometimes just to miss something is enough.
Do you regret
I
anything?
used to think I was so above speaking my mind and my truth, as if everyone wanted to hear, as if doing the same thing over, even when everything, and some people needed to hear something else.
How did you escape?
The night of the occupant event, Nowhere came to us, shaking, explained that what Watcher got on the train meant for her. That things were going to take a bad turn. BB and I fled to Old Town. And bartender hid us under the baseboards of the bar.
You mean in the storage?
You know the place.
We stashed strange ingredients down.
And that's what we were. There was barely enough room to stand. Imagine our surprise. Seeing the dead come back to...
I didn't know, bartender.
She saved us.
She saved me too. Healer. You need a break.
I'm beyond rest, honey. Don't you, on the other hand...
I'm doing fine.
Please.
Now hear this. This is a system-wide transmission, direct to you.
Sisters and compatriots, a brutal attack has been made on our solemn... I need not recite the damage. Vivian, Janice, Vanessa, Eileen, Denise. These were the ministers that served you without a thought yesterday. They were brutally murdered in a... Not since the death of the All-Mother have we seen yet. There is hope. Our principal... Yes, sisters, she lives. And with her blessing, I have been given emergency powers to effective immediately. All sisters, those who seek to harm us, are still at large. We will seek no rest and see no night until those... Let the inside sky cast no shadow. This is your High Minister speaking. The year is 7 AA. The time is 1900 hours. Gratitude to the
Help! Someone help! Get away from me! Move! I'd rather die.
Healer, do something. Wake her up.
Shortness of breath, heart palpitations.
You knew. Didn't make sense now. I know you knew what she was...
Nowhere's voice must have triggered her.
My eye! You took my eye! Help!
Watcher.
Breathe. Just breathe.
No more. These injections, they make me see things.
Please, Blue. Say something to...
Watcher, it's me, Blue. I'm right here, with you. I won't let anything bad happen. Nowhere can hurt you now. You're gonna kill me? Good. Put me out of my misery. How long will this last?
I don't know. This is more strain on her system than she can... Go tell Fixer to come. Go tell her it's now or never.
Oh, my daily bother.
Fixer. It's now or never.
Haven't I heard that? Dramatic. Everyone on this train?
Fixer,
I understand. Watcher does what Watcher wants.
The fixer I know would never.
Right. How could I? You know me. You know Watcher.
I know what you mean to her.
You know, while you two were some of us were you heard nowhere. They're after us. They are after you. So have a sense of self-preservation, will you? You can go play nurse with.
What makes you so different from them?
I don't need to answer that. If you don't like it, there's the.
Fine. Fine.
Good. Finally. You can thank me later.
Blue, quick. She's asking for you.
Healer?
No. Watcher. She's over a sliver of a second. Our sister's fixer.
No, I really tried.
Never mind.
How about you?
I still.
What do you mean?
Watcher is dying. Healer says, whatever you do.
We have to tell her.
Why wake her only to deliver daggers? She deserves to please. These last moments are what. Don't tell her. Sweet, sweet. Wow.
Be gentle with her.
She needs to know.
We can. Any attempt at a communion will end her.
No communion. I got it.
We'll wait here.
Watcher, we're back together. Finally. You. I'm sorry. Commune. Now. Watcher, wait. We can't. Secretary. Do it. Wait. These sisters need help. Watcher, end this communion. There is a you that remains and remains. There is an us with a pattern we are threading. Listen to me. There is a branch that continues. End this communion. Hey, I said stop. There is a now, and you are in it. Watcher, we both know you're me. I'm fine. Here in this place, this now. Healer has been tending to you. She says you're. Then the time is right. she will stop doing that. Feels. Watcher, can you just stay put? We're running out of time. I'm glad we can talk. You said we needed to face. When did I say that? I say that, don't I? You're confused. Time and sequence. You must understand. Watcher, why did you give me? Why did you choose me? I was a stranger. Yes. You were without rank, without judgment. I could trust you with what happened. And then the more time I spent with you, tell me, why did you name yourself Blue? Because I always felt I was certain. Ah, blue. The color you reminded me of me. I wanted more for, so I stayed. And now comes the most important part. Our sisters must understand how. We must help them resist erasure. After what we're at each other's throat. How are we gonna make them? Let me show you. These familiars were gifts from the occupants. A way to communicate. When I hurt Secretary, Iris's commands were washed away.
I remembered everything.
The occupants communicate through referencing memory. Their recall is perfect. Our human ability to
It's pitiful.
Secretary.
Apologies.
The occupants gave the familiars to Iris, a way to store her memories outside of herself. They serve to ease where human memory is fallible. A single familiar allows for a two-way communion. But do you remember? Iris transmitting to all the ancient sisters at once. The memory of the sick. Yes. When all three familiars are present, a mass communion can be initiated. With every living thing in the orchard, the other side, this whole place. We can show everyone all at once, and not only us. The experiences of Iris, her mother, her grandmother. Will that be enough? I've learned that fixer, healer, BBF, there is a way. We must summon the What? Iris's familiar has a direct link to the occupant. In the mass communion. I don't understand. Iris and the occupant, as we saw, she had been communing with them regularly, sharing with them. In exchange for her obedience, She used this power to eradicate all the other humans in this place. You can't be such I am. There is an opportunity. Principal may be alive, but she is barely holding on to the explosion. Your actions, though an opportunity of this kind, you must ensure the path bends to. You're asking me to use that power? I am asking you to do what it takes to protect us, but this is just the same cycle. No, Secretary.
When the occupant appears, I will merge with it.
You can do that?
I am
You.
correct. I'm a copy, like you.
Do you remember where you're from?
No, I was branched without that knowledge. I was made to store and transmit memory, and then to learn your way of speaking. Once I merge with my source,
And you trust I do?
you will be given administrative privileges upon my merging. I will make sure of that. We are tools. We will accept your commands.
Blue, I have searched for so long. Finally, I know what has to be done. Principal has the other two familiars. We must get to them. Initiate a mass communion, summon the occupant. But watch, we can do it. You're dying. Watcher? Who told you to say that? What? What are you talking about? Was it Knower? Did she was it Principal? No. Watcher. Will you stop? Knower. She got to you, didn't she? I know her always after I told you. Watcher, stop running.
Watcher, I'm afraid she's telling the truth.
The truth? What is the truth?
Your body is broken.
This is exactly what they want. For us to doubt ourselves and give up.
What do you remember last?
I was chained up. No. I was Iris's. No. I was standing on the other. Secretary, what is this?
You were scattered across
Why didn't you stop me?
I tried every instance.
Healer warned me early on. How many times? I don't know. I lost count.
837 instances.
Oh, out there. You've been in a daze, screaming in your sleep. I can't stop now. I don't know if it will work, but I was tricked. So easy. Your sisters want to see you. Talk to them. Please, I want to say goodbye, but I feel present. I don't want to be a picture. Come on, let's go talk to Healer and Bibi, okay? And fix her. Wait. Your mask. I want to pretend. Let me pretend. Okay. Will it hurt? I'm sure Healer won't. This is where I made the biggest mistake of my life. the world you live in. I never wanted it to turn out. I should have done better. We all should have done better. Tried harder. I promise. I will do my best.
I'm always doing my best.
Not here. It's not here. One more. One more. Sometimes your backpack is...
That's how it goes.
Isn't it strange? I've never actually been... But everything in my body, it's home. Thank you, Blue. I'm ready to see my sisters now. I can't wait to see. Secretary?
Yes, Watcher.
Lights out. I'll go get Healer. Watcher? Watcher.
What did I say about communions? Did you at least get to talk to her?
I did.
Did she say anything?
She didn't have a chance.
Watcher.
The train's broken for good. And we can't sit here any longer. We have to go on foot.
Watcher. We're going for a walk.
We're not taking a body with us.
No. No, that's not right.
We're not carrying a corpse.
She's right, baby.
I can carry her.
No, no one is carrying her. We leave her behind, or we'll end up just like her.
Fixer,
What?
you're a cold bitch.
Tell someone who cares. You little motherfucker. Don't worry. I won't let them touch you ever again.
This station is huge. Hey, how are you?
Huh. I wanted off that train. This is more extra. Honestly, I'm more worried about
I could talk to her.
I wouldn't.
What is...
Fixer told me about it. Said she found it while she was on the run. I don't know much else.
The Jows, Chris, and the other.
They better be. I'm not walking another step on those.
Are you doing okay?
Me? I thought I would be relieved that we... Don't worry. I'll be fucked up later.
I'm here.
Well, after everything, Watcher, do you think she was at peace? Maybe now is not the best time. Maybe I don't want to know right now. You go on ahead.
BB, I'm here. Oh, bodies. Hello.
Good. We've got a couple things to do before everyone.
What is all this?
This is a tomb.
I guess she didn't bury all of them.
Yeah. Mom was never great with the deep.
I guess not.
Secretary, I've brought up
I see it.
You can?
It's all electricity.
manifest the database. I want you.
Understood.
If everything Watcher said. Anyways, just do it.
What am I looking for?
I'm sure one of these dead assholes had full access. Find out. I'll get things ready.
Blue. The records will appear as time indexes for your viewing pleasure. This is a difficult operation. I will need please witness them so I can further translate the other data.
Congratulations, you've got new color.
Talking to go.
Something like that.
Well, don't. You've got a function to perform. Tell me which body, and I'll show you some magic.
You're more dangerous than you.
Oh, flatter. I like it.
What's in the box?
You.
They're not saying it, but Central is calculated. It's a damn lottery. Why do you think they're 50? They're hedging their bets.
It can't be that bad.
Well, you heard. They sent some craft into orbit. Bad news up there, too. Only way is down.
You seem very fond of her. Well, she's a fine subject. You know, that radiant skin and hair that comes... But will she cooperate? It'll take a bit of persuasion.
Your forte.
Exactly.
Girl. Baby.
Keep being alive this way. Watcher can see where we are and find us. I don't want her to be lost.
Hey, you check out those theme parks they built for us?
The city simulacrum.
All Pacific themed. An Asian one, a Cascadia one.
Why would they do that?
They're afraid we'll go crazy.
And this is their solution.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Maybe you've already gone crazy.
Maybe I showed up on this ship.
Convene.
Take a visit sometime. It'll remind you of home.
I don't need to be reminded.
Hey, you check out those theme
The city.
All Pacific themed. An Asian one, a Cascadia one.
Why would they do?
They're afraid.
And this is.
Don't knock.
Maybe you've already.
Maybe I should take a visit sometime. It'll remind you of home.
I don't need to be.
All systems are green.
Excellent. We will see this.
Yes, sir.
You have a military background?
I do, sir.
Where were you stationed?
Edmonton, Canada.
A great tragedy. I had friends from
A
Edmonton.
necessary sacrifice.
Yes. More to come in a minute. Let's not delay.
Yes, sir.
I'm not good with enclosed spaces.
You're telling me this now?
Come on. We all had to cheat, lie, and steal. What? You didn't lie? Jasper, I can...
Shh. It just helps me. You won't tell anyone.
So long as you share.
Pacific 50 to Central 1. Reporting in. Ready on your mark.
Pacific 50 to Central 1 to Pacific 50. Message received. Incoming.
Standing by.
Johnson, putting on a little weight, are you?
Any updates? Tell me anyway.
Those sick fuckers love suffering so much? Well, we're gonna put on the best show. 5 simultaneous, consistent showings of our remaining most populated areas. We've already notified the cities. Good lead. People are running, sheltering, hiding, you name it. We'll prolong it as long as we can. Make good.
Will it work?
I swear. Peace to honey.
And the cities?
If you really need to know. What's left of Seattle, LA, New York, Toronto, Houston, the big ones, Johnson. The rest of the world is doing the same.
We'll have a memorial.
I wouldn't if I were you. Think happy thoughts. Don't. Some old shit once called us the skirt. They may have been right. Let's show them what a fucking...
The simulations were promising.
Fake numbers always look good. Fingers crossed it won't be you.
Fingers crossed.
They hide a Mimi for Central 1.
Spin up for descent.
Yeah.
We've been cleared for descent.
Now hear this, now hear this. This is a ship-wide transmission. Prepare for descent.
All stations secured and report
Descend.
descending. 10 meter. 50, 100 meters.
Surface activity.
No change detected.
100, 50 meters. 200, 50 meters.
Surface activity detected.
Brace. 500 meters. 600 meters, sir.
Pacific 48 has activated self-flooding. Pacific 42, 44, 45 self.
They're drowning themselves.
Occupants are changing trajectory.
That's 8,000 souls.
Destination reached. 1,000 meters, sir.
Communications coming in from Arctic 12, 14, Atlantic 29, Pacific 41. Descent confirmed.
And the rest?
No word yet.
Central 1?
Nothing yet from Central 1.
It's been 24 hours. We can safely assume that only 7 of 50 facilities made their proper descent. We can also assume Central 1 is down.
Jesus Christ.
If it wasn't for Pacific 48 self-flooding, and then the others drowning like that.
Yes. It was the grueling anticipation of their own deaths that saved us.
An interesting strategy.
Those were people, Secretary.
Such trauma results in intensified memory collection. The occupants, we, must have interpreted that as an act of communication.
Mimi, the work of you and your team, we must make their sacrifices worthwhile.
Leave it to me, Johnny. I got you.
One more thing. This information stays with us. We need to keep our spirits high. Not a single word to the rest of it. Do you understand?
Did you figure it out?
Not yet.
Didn't bartender give you a
Work ethic. Bartender was a model slacker. And I?
That's not the bar. Guess she changed with age.
Don't we all?
Well, you're with me. Get on a fixers and move it.
Okay, don't have to yell.
Any results?
The last 5 clones had some...
Such as?
Good news. They're growing faster now, so we won't have to... We can also implant knowledge, language, motor skills, and so on. Bad news? They all still succumb to the sample of the Don't look so disappointed, Johnny.
And the child?
The backup? Just like a real human thing. Adorable. Except for Iris.
I've spoken to Pacific 41. We've agreed that we will take an accelerated approach while they continue with caution. Your request for increased capacity has...
You know me, Johnny.
Another reduction. They're cutting down on lab-grown food this time.
The faster we solve this, the faster we can return to the surface.
Listen to yourself. Do you really think you're gonna live to... They're already training the next generation to replace me. They didn't call this a generation shift. I just want to eat steak. Is that...
If I decide to be an idiot, then I'll be an idiot on my own.
Enough of the Bach quotes, Johann the 50.
What do you want?
So angry. Is this
I wasn't made for this, Mimi.
You should step aside.
Who will take this? Who wants this? You?
A change would be nice.
Say something useful or...
One of the clones has successfully entered their 3rd trimester. It's the furthest we've made it so far.
If it fails, I don't want this branch going any further.
We've yet to try inseminating the original.
What? Iris? Out of the question.
We must exhaust all possibilities. It is our duty to those who gave their lives.
We've put her through enough.
Johann, weren't you from...
I wanted to go.
Bridge crew has to stay behind. You know that.
Johnson got to go.
They're out of their minds, bringing Iris to the surface. Just because she asked?
It's reckless.
Wouldn't you want some fresh... Feel a gust of wind? Touch some real grass for...
Who says there's any grass?
It's all because Mimi and Iris have gotten a little too...
What does that mean?
You know exactly what that means. We've all seen them disappear together.
Careful what kind of bullshit gossip you're...
Shit does spread around here.
We risked everything. Gave up everything.
For a goddamn clown show.
That's it. It's over. We're stuck down here. We're doomed.
She'll live.
A stab wound like that?
She has to live. This can't all be for nothing.
We have contingencies. Mimi's not the only research.
Iris. That bitch needs to be put in her place.
Sir.
Spit it out.
It's me. She's in critical
What?
Iris. You better get over there.
Some fresh air. Just some wind.
Oh, God.
Amelia, no!
No.
Medic.
Amelia, come on. Stay.
Return to your plea.
Have you lost your...
Stay back.
You wouldn't
Watch me.
I've revoked Johnson's biometrics. And assigned administrative access to my retinal scans.
Now hear this? Now hear this. All crew and personnel return to their quarters immediately. We've secured the food production.
Setting course to the last known position.
We're getting a transmission from Pod 3.
Who is it?
It's Johnson.
On speaker.
George.
Please, cooperate.
You do not want this job. Trust me.
Mimi is dead. The research is going nowhere. We need...
I'm telling you, stop now.
Natasha and transmission.
All right, George. Which one of these bodies is you?
Stop!
What the hell are they doing?
I said, stay.
Can you do this for me, Blue? It would be awful to not know.
Jesus.
We never should have survived.
They wouldn't back down.
You.
If you don't have the stomach for this...
Do you have any idea?
Brace! Brace!
What's going on?
That's the surface activity alarm.
We fucked up. And now they've come for us.
This is the one. Thanks, Iris.
The suits have preserved their bodies remarkably well. Healer will have something to work with.
Come on, let's go.
Are you ready for me?
I found the body.
Good girl. Anything else of interest?
A group of them turned on the lead.
Let's do our best not to end up like... Show me. Well, well. This is our lucky specimen?
That's him. Are you gonna show me your magic?
You give a little, you get a little. After the whole ordeal, with Watcher refusing one of Fixer's eyes, I started growing some. A hobby that became a bit of an obsession.
You've been carrying around a pair of eyes.
Oh, a few more than a few. We've been cloning for time immemorial, but we've never pursued a more permanent manipulation of the...
That sounds like a bad idea.
Why? Wouldn't you want improved eyesight? Increased muscular strength? Extra lung? So who's this guy? What's his name? George. Let's make these eyes look just like George. Take those eyes over to Fixer. She can give them a whirl.
Let's hope it works.
Go on. Then?
Sure.
Such judgment. Watcher really did rub off on you.
All right, here goes nothing. The retinal scans, no way. I've been dreaming about this for
years.
Navigation, propulsion, energy.
Fixer.
Life support, climate.
Fixer.
What?
Our guests are here.
Oh, Blue, go.
Me.
You know them, and they know you.
What are you gonna do?
I just need a bit more time. I'll explain later. Go. And not a word about Watcher yet. God, none of that stuff you told us. Let's keep that to.
You better have something good.
Don't worry, I do.
Keep them busy for us.
I'll do what I can.
I'll be watching your back. We're not losing anybody else.
Oh, look who it is. Our brave little missile.
I'm taller than you.
That's what's wrong with you Iris types.
Cherry saved me. She didn't have to, but she did. I owe her my life.
Cherry, she was always a romantic. You need to make...
If Watcher was alive, whose body was that at the garden center?
They must have stuffed some poor shell and dressed her up.
That's horrible.
You Iris types don't even know.
How do you know about the...
Secretary came to...
A communion?
No, I can only interface with Iris descendants. In this case, the distance was too great between host and guest. So instead, I gave a grand oration. It was Watcher's idea.
Secretary told us the whole... We thought we were made to serve Iris. But after everything Zhao was a whole person. She deserved better. And we're gonna make that a reality.
What do you want from all this?
We want reparations. For all that ancient Iris did. She was a shitty friend. We want control of the other side. To govern and operate as we please. We want control of our own creation. And we're not wearing these stupid uniforms anymore. We're only here out of respect for Watcher. She set us on the path for justice, and... But Fixer and her lot?
Kid, I'm glad to see you. I imagine Bartender never wanted you to be blown to pieces. I'm relieved. It's strange to see BBF again. Ghosts of the past.
That's unfair.
What's fair and what's true? What's more important?
If you've given up already, why are you here?
I haven't given up. You kids, don't stop to age gives you more ways to look at things. Enough time to make mistakes. Not be so full of... I know some people just want us to crawl down a dark hole and disappear. But we'll fight for it.
So, what?
We want safety and acknowledgement for all we've contributed. Through the... Maybe not everything needs to change so quickly. Maybe this is what Bartender would have wanted.
I wouldn't have made it without her.
Remember that. She left something behind in you. We don't have to cut all ties with the past, even if we made mistakes then.
Hey, Blue.
Chris?
You lived. I have to say, I'm surprised.
How did you get here?
We all have our ways, but you can't imagine what some of those Reds would do. Or maybe you can. I'm glad you're alive, Blue. I really am. We can finally take Old Town for ourselves.
Is that what you want?
Isn't that what we've always wanted? For us to live without their ex?
The bomb was your...
Fixer. She doesn't know what it's like. They had everything, and we have nothing to lose. Yes, the bomb was my idea.
And me, was I all?
No, but I knew. If they kept pressing on our necks long enough, something was good. I never won. So who was I to reveal?
I was angry.
And you had every... You're the best of us. You did what others... You're a hero.
Where's Mauve?
Who?
The guard in what?
The High Minister's pet. She broke off from us.
How could you work with her? She and her kind killed...
It was a relationship. Surely there will be more.
They'll do anything.
You and I are similar in this way.
And what now? You here to kill them? Fix
it? Depends. I'm here to give them one last... If they have something to offer, I'm willing. What do you think? Fix her in the...
They've had some challenges, but they're ready to go now. Give them a chance to help.
Thank you, Blue.
You didn't burn after all. It would have been more glorious. You're cursed now to live with the consequences.
Yeah.
I want to introduce you to this. Is Other Iris.
Sister, it is good to meet you.
She doesn't look that special to me.
Her significance is hidden in plain sight. But I assure you, she's an exact genetic match. You can ask Healer to...
And what do you...
It's not what I want. We follow in her footsteps.
Okay. Other Iris.
I was reborn into this body. What I know of my past self, she stood above the rest. I do not want that. I want to stand.
Okay.
We need a figurehead. Someone to be above.
We have more followers than you think. They are not naive. They've experienced this time after the All-Mother.
We simply want to organize in the... so we can practice our ways. A fixer, a healer, a bang-bang.
And those who don't fall?
They are free to choose, of course.
You pass through fire, Miss Elise. Have an open mind.
Believe it or not, but I've witnessed...
The communion?
Sure, we can't go back to that way of...
You must be mistaken. We simply want the choice. We will not force anyone to join us. Please.
Hey, listen up. Fixer is ready. Leave your arms outside. And no...
You're out of your mind.
You want to summon an occupant?
We saw your train burning on the tracks.
A mass communion. Is it possible?
Just shut up and listen.
You never like listening.
Aw, look who's on.
Fixer, please.
I don't need your permission, Ma.
Don't speak to her like that.
Hey, watch your step.
All right. Calm down, just...
Look, I get it. I get it. We were slow and you decided to go on with that. We're here now. We're ready to contribute. This mass communion, whatever you want to call it, gives us no more living in the dark. Everyone will see what happened for themselves. It's what watch.
The Jows support this. You all need to see what you two make believe, Iris.
Does it matter, her disposition? She gave us life.
Not exactly. Small detail, but we're cloned from Principal's hair. Sacrilege. The truth is ugly. I know.
Sisters need to see how Watcher was set up, how Principal betrayed us.
I don't care who did what or when. I want a better life.
Well, there's more. This is our known world. Small, isn't it? We're sitting deep underwater in what they used to call the Pacific Ocean. We've been trapped down here and it's starting to show. Multiple systems are breaking down. I don't know how much time we have left. The cloning machines are run past their capacity any day.
The stillborns.
Exactly. But this thing, our home, they called it can move, it can surface. Look, if we stay down here, we'll end up like those ancient douchebags.
You mean we don't have to live with your lot? What the hell are we waiting?
It's not so easy. I need a group of sisters to go down to hard to do while on the run. Extra hard with the Red Guard on our backs.
You were always obsessed.
Listen to me. There's a whole planet out there, and we've been isolated, suffocated. We need to go up.
So you can tell us how to live in it. If we can't solve this down here, we won't be...
And the occupants? It's not safe.
That's where Blue comes in. Blue is the one thing we all have in common. Thanks to Watcher, she's seen more than all of us. She's proven herself to you, hasn't she? She knows. Blue, you'll be the host of this gain the favor of the occupants.
To eradicate the Red Guard. That's what we're all thinking, isn't it?
We don't even know if this will work. There must be some other option.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. We could march on the... Last time I checked, we're out. How many more of us need to...
What about the High Minister?
Nowhere's trapped.
I don't care about that. Will she?
She's done more to help us than you. I don't know what she'll do.
Then she needs to go.
No.
Nora did nothing as they picked us off.
We are not giving up on...
BB, stop. She knew this was coming.
The High Minister needs to answer. Do you understand, Blue?
Enough. I don't care. How are we going?
We need to get to those other familiar.
One is with Principal.
And her Jow has the other.
I can confirm they're both situated in the office, treating their wounds.
But they've tripled the guard count since the
Well, who said we needed to get...
Oh, I hate this already.
What do you mean you can't find her? She was here a moment ago.
I searched everywhere.
Look again.
Yes.
She is dangerous.